Hi there, I'm Burl. This is Bill and this is Dale. In this video we will be demonstrating how to replace the slide out roof without removing the entire slide out. Let's begin.
First thing you do is pull the fuse. Then you're going to disconnect the light from the ceiling of the slide out or any other electrical parts depending on which slide out roof you'll be replacing. Putting the wing nuts back on the wire just so you don't lose them. Removing the corner blocks and the fascia. You pry them off, they're normally glued and pin nailed in place. Be very careful because you could break the bottom lip or the side lip on the corner block. Removing the fascia board. And once again, removing it, trying to make sure you don't break the corner block. Take a knife and cut around the staples of the rubber, the M11 staples that are in the fascia board. Makes it easy to remove and you don't rip the rubber by just yanking it off. Remove the screws which are on the bottom 1.5 inches of the fascia board. Removing the corner block or corner fascia board. Now you go to the outside. Cut your caulking around the corner blocks. Two-sided tape is back there and sometimes some caulking to help adhere it. Removing the screws on the side rails that holds the rubber down and the glass to the roof. Cut your Everbond tape on the ring molding. Drill out the rivets, 3/16 drill bit. Remove the screws. You don't necessarily have to remove your Everbond tape. The screws will come right up through it. All you got to do is locate the head of it. Roll the ring forward. That helps break the seal loose. Cut your D-cell. Removing the end molding. Remove the top screw on your vertical moldings because they're probably into the studding of the roof. Pull your rubber loose on all 3 sides so that you can get to the screws that attach the board, the ceiling panel or the roof panel to the frame. Pull your decking up, remove your wiring in the roof. Remove your decking. This will now be scrapped because you're going to put new decking and new rubber or TPO on this roof. If your insulation's any good, save it so you can reuse it. If not, throw it away. Remove the screws that attach the frame to the top of the wall. On most walls they have a top screw, usually in the center of the end walls, to attach the hung glass to the roof. And remove the roof. Pull your wires out of your roof, throw them over the side of the end wall. Your new roof, measure your holes. Re-drill it. Center stud's got to be drilled up to where the light goes in. Drill your center hole for the light. Once again, make sure you measure it. Reinstall the roof. Before you set it in place, make sure you pull the wires back. Run them through the side hole. Set the roof in place. Pull it to the outside wall so it lines up with the glass. Run your wires through your 2 studs. Tie a knot in it so it can't accidentally get pulled back through. Drop it into the light hole. Re-insulate your roof. Pull your rubber out. When you're putting your decking on, pull the rubber seal out so it doesn't get bound up in there. Line the decking up with the edges of the wall. You're going to attach the decking and the frame of the roof to the wall at the same time upon reinstallation. You're going to nail the center of the studs with an M11 staple gun. You're going to apply tape over the seam to help prevent the staples from backing out. Now lay out your rubber. Making sure you have plenty of rubber on the inside of the unit or the back of the fascia board. Once again, you're going to pull the seal rubber back out. Roll the rubber back, apply your glue. Use a roller to smooth out the glue evenly and throughout the roof. Lay your rubber back out and smooth it out. Take all the wrinkles out of it. Pull the excess D-cell and Everbond tape off the top ring molding. Clean it with 6384 or isopropyl alcohol. Scrape the excess residue off. Wipe it down clean. Remove your D-cell on the vertical pieces. Apply putty tape. Set your ring molding piece back in place. Screw it down. Re-drill and rivet the right angle corner pieces. Put your center screw back on the end walls, attaching the hung glass to the roof. Apply your end moldings. Cut off excess rubber. Two-sided tape on the corner, plastic corner pieces. Apply them in place. Put your screw cover, corner caps, cut off your excess rubber on the ring molding. Wipe the top down again with isopropyl alcohol. Apply Everbond tape. Pull the backing, set in place, smooth out. Do your best to keep all wrinkles out. This is your water barrier from running down the wall. Clean again. Applying your second layer of Everbond tape at an angle to the back of the ring molding. Clean your sides, your vertical molding, applying your D-cell. Do not stretch your D-cell around the corners. This will come loose eventually if you stretch it. Reattach your light. Tape your wing nuts in place so they can't back off. Mount your light to the ceiling panel. Reinstall your lens covers. Reinsert fuse. Test lights to make sure they work. Roll your rubber back to the inside edge of the roof. Apply molding strip and screw in place. Reattach your right angle fascia boards. This helps keep your room square. Insert your F-trim. Pull your rubber over the top. Staple the rubber down to the fascia board with an M11 or white crown or whatever gun you may have. Make your corners as reasonably tight as possible. Too tight will pull the D-cell. Cut off excess rubber. Cut off the nails on the back of the fascia. We grind the stubs down. Reattach fascia board to room. Reattach corner blocks. After you've reattached your corner blocks, go back and putty and wipe down the fascia. Seal unit.
These are the primary tools needed to do a roof replacement or a roof fix. This tool right here, M11, is what we use to put the rubber on the inside. This is the type of staple that goes in that gun. Anything close to this would do the job. This is a pin nailer we use to put on the fascia board. You need inch and a quarter, inch and a half staples, brad nails or pin nails to apply that fascia. It leaves a smaller hole than a staple does, less to putty, less to see when you're done. The roof replacement class you have just seen is the method that we as Gulfstream have done for years. Recently we have changed to a different type of seal for the ring molding on the outside. If you have any questions concerning that, or you run into that issue, give the tech department a call and they can talk you through it. Thank you.